It is Mr. Bass, and it is November 2023, and I've got my Elite Mystery Tackle Box, the Bass Box. Let's see what the guys at Catch Co. sent to me this month. Okay, one thing I will add is next month I'm going to be doing a best of video. I'm going to take every mystery tackle box that I got the entire year, and I'm going to select what I think were the best baits for each box and share those with you. I have kept all 11 now boxes, and number 12 will be here in a few weeks, and then I'm going to share with you what I think is the absolute best out of each box. So, without further ado, let's look at November's box. Here is what's inside the Bass Elite box this month, along with pricing if you are interested. All right, the first item that I want to look at, which is curious to me, is the Grunt Ready Go pack. And this is a collab between Thunderhawk Lures and MTB or Carl's or Catch Co., whichever company you want to say. The Grunt jig is a really nice little jig by Thunderhawk Lures. And they've got this new little chunk that goes with it, indestructible plastic. So you got 3 chunks, 2 spares, and 1 that's on the jig, and then you've got the jig itself. That interests me because I do really love the Grunt. I have never seen, this must be new, this little chunk. I've not seen that before. I've used their camel craws, which are fine, but I've never seen this little chunk. The Lunker Hunt wire arm finesse spinner, 1/4 ounce. And you get a little swim bait and a couple of spares. The wire arm finesse kit. All right, this is the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad swim bait, and I love these. These make great chatterbait trailers. You can also, this bigger size, you can just put that on a swim bait head and swim it. These are great baits, though. If you've never tried the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad, I like that. I'm glad to see that in here. The Net Bait Big Bopper. This is basically just a speed worm. Watermelon candy, 5 3/4 inches long. 15 to a pack. Man, NetBait knows how to do it. 15 worms in one package. That's pretty nice. Let's take the worm out so you can see that watermelon candy color up close. Very nice. If you don't ever throw a speed worm, you need to be throwing a speed worm, especially around the grass. It's a great technique. It's also great in really hot conditions when the bass aren't biting. You can usually get them to bite a speed worm. Next up by Weston is the Magic Minnow with a pre-rigged swim bait head, 1 head, and 2 minnows. I think the color is called Tobus Ammo. You can see that the jig head is made to fit exactly on this bait, which is interesting. The Guggen Squad Mini Recon. This is a nice little crankbait. It's kind of a wigglewort copycat as far as shape and size goes, which means in colder water, this might do very well. And these craw patterns for wiggleworts are always excellent. So really nice color pattern. Dives 3 to 6 feet. It's 2 inches long. It's a 1/4 ounce in weight. Sriracha Craw. Next up by Major Craft Lures, the Zoner Hunter series crankbaits. These crankbaits are great imitations of the wigglewort. And if you really like the wigglewort, but you don't want to spend the money on the original, they're very expensive. I have a great video that you can click on up here that gives you many great alternate baits that you could go try. if you don't want to pay big money on a pre-wrap wigglewort. And this is one of them. This is Zoner Series crankbait is really a very, very good bait. And this is red craw color. Okay, every box needs a little frog fur. I think the Headbanger Rocker head probably is just that. Although, it probably works. 4/0 hook, muddy brown is the color. This is a wobble head that just has a cup on it. And then a couple of EWG hooks. I really wish they'd give you more hooks. If they're going to give you hooks, they ought to give you more than 2. That's for sure. You have the sticker and the dibble. That is it. Actually, pretty dang good box overall. If you look at, all right, you got swim baits, a couple of crankbaits, terminal tackle, speed worms, hog farmer, that thing, and this intriguing little jig I definitely want to try in the cold months. I think that's going to be great. This is a great little finesse jig, the Grunt. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it was helpful and informative. If so, please subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, or share the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!